In the world of Soul Land, where power determines destiny, the name Huo Yuhao is one of legend. He is a master of ice and spiritual power, a hero forged through unimaginable hardship. But today we're not focusing on his heroic feats. We're delving into a story of family, pain, and a brutal kind of love. A story of how Huo Yuhao, the great hero, became a cruel mentor to his own brother. Our tale begins with Huo Yuhao joining the army of the Xingluo Empire. It's a strategic move, a way to move closer to his goals. But fate has other plans. On the training grounds, he has an unexpected encounter. A young man filled with a deep-seated resentment challenges him. This is Dai Luoli, his younger half-brother. Dai Luoli is the son of the White Tiger Duke, Dai Hao, just like Dai Yuhao. But unlike his older brothers, Dai Yaoheng and Dai Huaben, Dai Luoli's talent for cultivation is lacking. He is a child born into a family of legends, but he is constantly overlooked, constantly dismissed. This neglect has festered into a deep resentment, a burning desire to prove himself. He joined the army to find his own worth, to step out of the shadows of his family. Huo Yuhao, recognizing his brother, sees an opportunity. He knows the immense pressure Dai Luoli is under, the burning ambition that fuels him, and he decides to push him, not gently, but with a harsh, relentless cruelty. In their first contest, Huo Yuhao doesn't even use his spiritual power. He relies on pure combat skills, effortlessly defeating Dai Luoli and shattering his already fragile self-confidence. The defeat plunges Dai Luoli into a deep self-doubt, a feeling he knows all too well. But Huo Yuhao is just getting started. Every single night, he seeks out Dai Luoli, provoking him, goading him into a fight. He uses no spiritual power, relying solely on his superior combat skills to easily defeat his brother over and over again. These are not sparring matches. They are lessons in humility, and they are brutal. Huo Yuhao is forcing Dai Luoli to improve, pushing him to his absolute limit with almost sadistic methods. Yet despite the repeated crushing defeats, Dai Luoli never gives up. He constantly reflects on his failures, analyzing every mistake, every misstep, and with each lesson, his combat skills and willpower grow stronger. One day, Princess Xu Yun of the Xingluo Empire witnesses this strange spectacle. She sees a common soldier, a man with no apparent spiritual power, easily defeating her royal relative. She is shocked, and her curiosity is piqued. Huo Yuhao, seeing his chance, deliberately provokes the princess. He even kicks her unexpectedly, forcing the proud owner of the new crown martial spirit to engage with him. Xu Yun is a four-ring spiritual master, but she is a princess, and she lacks practical combat experience. She launches her starburst attack, a powerful spiritual skill. But Huo Yuhao, ever the master tactician, easily resolves it and retaliates with the same technique. Just as her spirit attack is about to strike, Dai Luoli steps in, shielding the princess with his own body. This unexpected act of chivalry, this fierce loyalty, makes Xu Yun even more curious about the mysterious Huo Yuhao. And for Dai Luoli, it ignites a new fire. He is now more determined than ever to defeat Huo Yuhao and prove his worth. Unbeknownst to them, Huo Yuhao is secretly pleased. He is no longer just a warrior seeking to settle a score. In the process of pushing his brother to his limits, he has found a new purpose. For a moment, he is able to forget the pain of losing his beloved Donghua and Shur. He finds a new motivation for life in the face of his struggling brother. The next day, the princess appears at the training ground again. Her pride has been wounded, and she is determined to get her revenge. She releases her star-crowned martial spirit, using a barrage of spiritual skills to keep Huo Yuhao at a distance. But once again, Huo Yuhao is one step ahead. He effortlessly predicts her attack paths, evading her strongest spiritual skills with ease. He even breaks through her most powerful attack, the fourth-level star-crowned soul-calming technique. In a moment of frustration, Huo Yuhao sends the princess flying once more. The sight of the girl he is trying to protect being hurt is too much for Dai Luoli. He finally snaps. In a fit of rage, he questions Huo Yuhao's harshness. But Huo Yuhao's response is not what he expects. Huo Yuhao, with a cold, unforgiving tone, throws the blame back at his brother. He says that it is Dai Luoli's fault, because he failed to protect the girl he loved. This accusation, this cruel truth, is the final straw. It is the fuse that ignites a raging storm within Dai Luoli. He attacks Huo Yuhao with a reckless ferocity, like a man possessed. He is knocked down again and again, but he gets back up every time, his only thought to protect Xu Yun. The princess, seeing his desperate, selfless act, cries out for him to stop, her heart breaking. But Dai Luoli's obsession is complete. He vows to protect her no matter the cost. And in that moment of extreme emotional turmoil, something miraculous happens. Dai Luoli's latent spiritual attributes begin to awaken. His martial soul, the very essence of his being, starts to mutate. His strength explodes, breaking through to the fourth ring level. Huo Yuhao's cruel methods were all a calculated risk, a deliberate attempt to stimulate Dai Luoli's deepest desires and to trigger the spiritual attributes hidden within his martial soul. His persistence, his courage, and his unwavering love for the princess had finally paid off. And so, the story of Soul Land continues, proving that sometimes even a hero's training can be as brutal as any battle, and that even a small spark of love can ignite a fire of unimaginable power. And there you have it, the untold story behind one of the most intense training arcs in Soul Land 2. It's a powerful reminder that not all heroes wear capes, and not all training is gentle. The road to greatness is often paved with conflict, not just with our enemies, but with ourselves and those we love. This tale of Huo Yuhao and Dai Luoli shows us that sometimes the harshest lessons are the ones we need most. It proves that a truly great mentor sees not just who you are, but who you could become, and is willing to push you to the very brink to help you get there. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of Soul Land 2. If you want more stories like this, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments which Donghua you'd like us to explore next.